Yo, 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 yo. What is up, everybody? How are you guys doing? Welcome back to the show. This is the smoking section where we have fire topics and hot conversations. I think I might have said that backwards, but who cares? First and foremost, listen, I want to say I hope that you guys are all doing good. I hope that you're doing well. I hope everyone's healthy and safe with their families at home. COVID-19 is a crazy one, so please, you guys, let's work together. Let's flatten the curve and let's get back to business as usual. Second, go to corpsecollection.com. That's KORPSX collection.com. Go buy a shirt, a hat, a hoodie, some sweats, some socks. It don't matter. Buy something. It helps keep the lights on. Yeah, it helps keep this podcast rolling. It's going to help me buy some new microphones and hopefully, a little setup so I can bring you guys a better experience every time that you guys turn on this podcast. Today's show is it's one that's very special to me because I've been able to watch this young man grow. I've supported him a lot with a lot of his endeavors. He has supported me always. He feels like a little cousin to me. I don't want to say like a little brother, but he's like a little cousin to me, like somebody who like you don't see him every time, but when you see him at the barbecue, it's always a good time. It's like, oh yeah, my favorite cousin. Like he's the little homie that's doing big things. He's a dancer and college student straight from Oxnard 805, California, formerly from the Alias Dance Fam, where he had been dancing there since 2009, and he continues to do some work with the Alias Dance Fam. He is the founder of the Gen Z dance team. This is a dance team based out of Los Angeles, California. This team is comprised of many dancers from around that area, even all the way up until Oxnard. He's studying currently at Cal Poly Pomona, and he hopes to pursue a career in dance and business. This young guy is breaking all barriers, all limits. He is, like I said, he's skyrocketing into an oblivion to where, the sky's the limit for this kid. And I'm really thankful that he hopped on the show. He's super goofy. He's hella talented. Please help me welcome the wonderful, the amazing, the powerful JD Salonga.
Yo, JD, my dog, how you doing?
What's good, bro? I'm doing pretty good. And yourself?
I'm doing good, man. Bro, I'm fucking super excited to hear your voice and that you're on the show, man.
Dude, I'm pretty excited to do this, man.
Hey, well, listen, man. So first and foremost, dog, this ain't nothing serious, man. We gonna be bullshitting for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Seriously, though, man, I am really thankful because fuck, man. I mean, there's so much I want to ask, dog, but first, for everybody who don't know who you are, kind of explain to them who you are, a little bit of your background, and honestly, man, what's some shit you're working on right now?
Oh, for sure. All right. Well, I'm JD Salonga. I am a dancer mainly, and I currently attend Cal Poly Pomona. I'm not there right now though because of but
Coronavirus.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I did come a little bit of my dancing background. I came from the Alias Dance family. Shout out to Byron, Alias, all of them. And I danced with them since 2009, and all the way till I graduated high school. So that's a long time.
Yep.
Yeah. And then now currently, I am a part of Gen Z, which is a team that I created actually. And yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing right now in terms of dance, just working on Gen Z and myself, especially during this quarantine. So, yeah.
Yeah, man. So, bro, it's been a minute since me and you've had an honest chance to just kind of sit down and chop it up.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Hey, bro, I'm getting Byron on the podcast on Friday, so that's going to be really cool.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, dude. So it's like, a lot of full circle is happening right now, man. But so right now, like during quarantine, man, I see that you're putting out a lot of footage. So are you teaching classes right now still, or are you just taking classes? Like, what's up with all that?
So I am today I actually taught snow globes live. So
Ooh.
yeah, so I teach here and there. I've taught 3 live classes so far since I came home for quarantine, but I'm mainly just like the content I put out is just like, choreo that I just work on because there's really like nothing else for me to do here except dance, especially just being stuck inside. So I've just been making like a lot of pieces and like freestyling a lot and just honestly just working on myself. So
Good.
yeah.
Good. And you're back home in Ox right now?
Yeah. I'm in Oxnard right now.
Dope, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking so because I've been seeing all your content, man, and it's like it's really dope for me to watch and see that you're like, you're not allowing quarantine to stop you. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people are really unmotivated right now.
No, yeah,
You
I
know what I
feel that.
mean?
Yeah. Thank you, man. That means a lot.
So yeah, bro. Hey, dog. I've been a fan. I've been a fan since day one. You know what I mean? Since the moment I seen you, I'm like, yo, this motherfucker's slaying. This guy's crazy.
Thank you, bro. Thank
Uh,
you.
so if anything, bro, like, with the smoking section, one thing I definitely do want to touch on is for this season, you know what I mean? I've been doing a lot of like mental health, social health,
Mhm.
emotional health, like, because pretty much all 2020 we've been on lockdown.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much almost this whole year. So what's one thing that's keeping you sharp, man? Like, I know dancing for sure is always our outlet.
Oh, yeah.
But what is it that's keeping you motivated? Is it just dance itself, or is it like, yo, I gotta stay active, fuck it, I'm a dance, like, you know what I mean? Like, what is it, what keeps your grind going?
I mean, okay, this might get a little personal already, but I think because I don't think my drive would have been as big as it is right now if it weren't for a recent event that happened recently. Because I guess lately, or not even lately, I think ever since I left high school and began like dancing in college and all of that, like it's the typical story of like your parents not really supporting you or all of that. And I mean, my mom has always been like my biggest supporter for sure, but I mean, with my dad, like me and him have always had like this little rocky road of when it comes to, support and all that. But recently, like we kind of tied those ends, and he noticed how much I've been going into like the garage and working on my craft, and like he just notices like how much time I guess I put into it. And so he really like he brought it up to me, and he asked me to go full force on this because he knows that it's what I love. So like there you go. Like I just hearing it from my dad after like going through that before, it's like I guess it was just a different type of drive. It made me really just like, all right, like I got to do this like full force now, and not just for myself but like for them too. So
Oh man, that makes me so happy for you, bro.
but yeah.
A lot of us have dealt with that too, bro. Not you having the most supportive of parents and shit. Like my
Yeah.
dad was really against it too, and it wasn't until late in his life where he was like, all right, son, like, what do we got to do? Like, where do you got to go?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you got to be in LA 3-4 times a week. All right, fuck it, go. Like, and
Yeah.
whenever I needed gas money, if I was, if I needed it, I could ask him, and he never asked questions or asked for money back, So I get that fire, like getting that fire relit under you. That's dope, bro. I'm happy for you, man. Really, that makes me really happy, bro.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
But one thing I do really been wanting to chop it up with you is Gen Z, dog. Like,
yeah.
What's that been like for you, bro? Because you're so young. How old are you now?
I just turned, well, not just. I mean, I turned 21 in January, so yeah, I'm 21.
Nigga had to think about it real quick, like,
Yeah, yeah. I always have to think about that for some reason, but yeah, I'm 21. So,
damn. And how long has Gen Z been alive?
So I started Gen Z my freshman year, actually. So that was in 2018. Yeah. So it's been alive for roughly 2 years now, actually. So I guess I just wanted to bring together like the hitters of like my age, the Gen Z, Generation Z, just the people that like I've been competing against like all my life. And it's crazy because I didn't know a lot of these people upon like hitting them up to join the team. Like I just got really ballsy, and I was just like, fucking man, like let me just DM this guy. And And like, things came around. Like, it was really rough at first. I had a lot of people in mind at first that couldn't do it. And so like this roster that we have now is like nothing compared to like what I was going to do. And yeah, I mean, dude, Gen Z's, it's just what keeps me going, honestly, because like I get to dance with these people who have been big inspirations for me too, growing up, because like we all knew each other, we're all the same age, and we knew of each other, but we never knew each other like that personally. And I feel like I've grown like lifelong friends from it, and it's just crazy, man.
Yeah, and bro, and you answered it already, but I wondered, like, okay, how did he come up with that name? Like, is it just because they're so young, or they're a part of that generation? But it's literally, you guys are some of the young bucks, those young
Yeah,
hitters from Gen Z, and these niggas got together, and I mean, bro, you guys are doing some really dope work, bro. Like,
thank you,
you know what I
man.
mean? And I don't, bro, you know me, dog. I keep it a stack, and I don't gas up
Yeah,
nobody. But y'all are fucking tight, bro, and you guys are real
thank you,
inspirational.
man. That means a lot.
And hey, dude, fucking, it's all love, JD. It's
Of
all love,
course.
bro. But what's been some of the growing pains that you've felt with Gen Z? Because I remember I pulled you aside. I think it was Welcome to the 805, and I was like, "Yo, people ain't going to like what you're doing. There's going to people who ain't agreeing
Yeah,
with what you're doing. But hey, dog, you're doing the right thing." Like, and I remember
yeah,
I
yeah.
told you that. And I don't know, like, have you experienced some growing pains, or people like, who ain't really feeling the vision? Have you? What's been some of the process for you, bro?
That's a tough one, but I will give you something. I guess there's definitely, people that don't really fuck with the vision, if I could say the least, like uh people can say that like what we're doing is just, I don't know, like people have had their opinions on us, and like for me, like really, like I honestly don't care. That's just the biggest thing, like I honestly just don't like care. Like I feel like I used to care a lot about, being judged and stuff like that back in the day, but like I think, I mean, it took me a while to have this perspective though. Like everyone's gonna have opinions, like, but what really matters is just like what you're doing, and what you're doing to up your game or whatever it is. And like it's not like the destination. I mean, you've heard this before. It's not the destination, it's like the journey, and like people can't judge your journey. And like right now we're not even at our destination,
Hell
so
yeah.
it's like we're still like, like for people to like even like judge just the journey, it's just like a little out of pocket. So like I honestly just don't like give like a single fuck. That's really what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, you were also captain
Hmm.
of Emanon, so I feel like that part, as far as getting people to follow your lead, getting people to understand, like when you say, "Hey,
Yeah.
fall in," like it ain't, hold on, an extra cup. Like, nah, it means
Hmm.
JD means fall in. You know what I mean? Like when he says full out, it means full out. So I felt like that part you had down pat, like you was already
Hmm.
prepared for that. But there is always going to be the sideline
Yeah.
criticisms, the sideline this, the people saying this. Oh, your set was cool, but I thought you guys could do that. The
Yeah.
bullshit, like little sidebars. Like, man, whatever, dog. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
We're doing our thing, and that's what I see when y'all are out there dancing and shit, and you guys are moving. I'm like, yo, they doing their thing out there, and they ain't giving two fucks. Like, and that makes me happy, bro. I'm really
Yeah.
happy
Thank
for
you,
that,
man.
bro.
Well,
Um,
I think they I mean, I didn't like have that fear before. I mean, I used to have that fear a lot. What am I saying? I used to have that fear a lot of like being judged and stuff like that, or like like not really owning my own stuff, or like kind of being unconfident in what I put out, or like what I'm doing for the team or whatever it is. But I've slowly learned that like if you just own your own shit, like you just like you like not really like necessarily like cocky with it, but like with yourself, like what you're doing is tight, and like you can see it in your head. Like that's really the only thing that matters.
yeah, bro. Like for me, I've gotten to a point where it's all
Hmm.
deaf. I'm deaf. like people praise me. Oh, you're, like with my crumping, bro. Like, oh, you're buck. It's like, but dog, I ain't even done yet. Like I ain't even done yet. And people are like, oh, you're whack. And I'm like, but I ain't even done yet. Like I'm not even done yet. Like why? How are you gonna judge me? Like you said, like I haven't even reached my destination yet. I'm still on this journey. Like how are you gonna judge me when this ain't the final product? You know what I mean? And you also said something right now too. Like I know what I'm doing feels good, so it don't matter what it looked like to you. It don't matter what it looks like to you. It feels good to me, and that's what matters. That's what keeps our art pure.
And dude, that's something that I've noticed, bro, about you, man. Like I know I haven't really been vocal about this, and like I guess part of it is just because me and you don't really talk as much, but like whenever we get the chance to talk, it's always good times. But like something I noticed about you, man, like that, like I never doubted is that it's just your passion, bro. Like I think that's just something that really drives me too. It's like seeing other people's passions, because like I'll come across like seeing something of yours, I'm just like, holy shit, like this guy really like doing it, bro. Like and trust me, like I'm not just saying this, man. Like I notice you from the sidelines, and I'm like hella inspired by that, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Like, we come from, a city where we're not appreciated, and families that don't quite understand fully, and you know what I mean? That shit breeds different types of animals.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
And I'm not even like dancing's been fun for me, but I'm liking doing this podcast and shit.
I feel that,
This has been real fun.
Yeah. Real fun. Yeah, no, I've always wanted to be on a podcast before. It's like my first one, so it's pretty tight. Yeah, dude, thank you so much.
Well, hey, dog. I mean, we'll definitely end up doing this shit again, because I know for a fact, like you're so young, you're so talented, and your work ethic and shit. I know that one day, I'm gonna have to pay you to be on this bitch, because it's like, fuck, he's gonna be doing some big things one day, man.
Nah, bro. It's always gonna be free, bro. I'm always down to talk for free, bro.
Hey, y'all heard it. Everybody heard it. It's in history. You said it. I'm gonna hold you to it.
Easy.
I'm fucking with you, but, so let me fuck with your brain a little bit.
Sure.
So in 5 years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where do you want to see yourself? Where do you want to see your projects? Some of the things. What's something that you're trying to accomplish, or that you want to see from the community?
From the community, right?
Anything.
Okay. Well, actually, I'm actually going to be doing this program starting on Sunday. I kept this low key for a while, but I mean, it's starting Sunday, so I kind of don't give a fuck anymore. But I got into this program with Sora, and it's basically like this college course teaching us all about, business and dance, and just how to basically build a career off of your passion, not even just with dance, but like just in the whole educational aspect of like, like making your passion into a career. And so I think that's something that's going to help me answer this question, because to be honest, like I really am one with like riding the wave, and it's good sometimes, but sometimes like you need to really like look into the future. But I think with this program, like it's going to really help me open my eyes and see like, okay, what do I really want to do? But I guess like off the top of my head, like what I would love to see in the next 5 years is Gen Z. In terms of Gen Z and like dance and all that, like I would love to see, Gen Z just as a name that people remember. And same goes for myself. Like I don't want in no way for like me to be like, like the best, or for Gen Z to be like the best dance crew ever. Like, I mean, we all want that. And like, I of course I do want that a little bit, but I mostly just want to be, and with Gen Z too, like someone that someone that people are inspired by, or that people follow, like the greats that we see nowadays, so yeah.
See, and that's really inspirational, bro, because Crumpin, I was like, yo, I want to be under Tight Eyes. I want to be under Miho.
Mm-hmm.
Like, one of the creators was a dream. And then I met my big homie Sherwin, and that's my bro for life.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm Monster Beast for life.
Yeah.
And it's like being around him and being J Dredd has put me in circles of people who do some really fucking cool shit. Like, they do some really cool shit, and they're really cool people. And now that led me to doing podcasts and making clothes. And,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's like, you know, 5 years ago, I would have never have thought that I was doing this. You know, I was so tunnel vision of be the best dancer, be the best crumper, be the best this, best blah, 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 blah. And it's dope, bro, that you're keeping your eyes open, ears open, and possibilities. Like, you're just kind of, like you said, you're riding this wave. And, you know, it doesn't mean that you're just going to crash on the shore. It means kind of like you're just riding this wave. You're just taking it as it comes. And, you know, and I feel like a lot of dancers, you know, especially some of us who get so caught up in the leading a team type of ordeal. Like, we get so caught up in wanting a certain destination that we miss out on 30 different ones that might come our way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it's just having an open eye is really what I'm about right now. Just because I really, you know, like, what if tomorrow I broke my leg? You know, knock on wood. But like, what's gonna happen after that? So it's like, I really just, I have an open eye, but I do know that like dance is something that I want to do for, I mean, as of now, you know, the rest of my life, you know, because I think I fell in love with the feeling so young that like once I felt it, like I just knew I wanted to feel this same feeling that I got from dancing. Like I just wanted to feel it all the time, you know?
Amen, bro. I was literally talking to Beast, man, my big homie. I was talking to him about that, and we legit said the same thing. Like, you know, I was having like this breakdown. I was like, yo, big, I don't know, like, what's my purpose in life? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, what if I break my leg tomorrow? I literally said that. Like, what if I break my leg tomorrow?
That's crazy.
And he goes, well, you got to figure out something if you fucking break the leg. Yeah. I was like, oh my God. And so now I'm doubling down on this podcast because he told me, he's like, man, you're good at this. He's like, you should just double down on it. He's like, set yourself up. He's like, set yourself up. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Yeah. And that sounds kind of like what you're doing, bro. And damn, JD, you got a fucking good head on your shoulders, kid. Jesus Christ, bro. I'm so happy for you,
Thank you, man. Thank you.
So with your schooling, man, like, I don't ever want to overlook that, dude. Congratulations with what you're doing with your schooling too, bro. Like, what are you going for as far as a degree at school? Have you found a major, or are you still like undecided?
Yeah, so right now I'm actually a marketing major. So I've been a marketing major since my freshman year, and I never changed. And that's purely just because I wanted to dance, you know, and not in the sense that like marketing is easy, so like I'll be able to dance every day. Like, it's nothing like that, but like marketing and dance it just goes hand in hand. And you know, like, I think dance, when you want to make it into a career, it really is like a business. So I'm really just learning all about that right now, and it's opening my eyes to more stuff. But yeah, that's exactly why I'm saying like this Sora program is going to really open my eyes even more, because it's a college course on business and dance, which is like, you know, something that should be taught but isn't taught. And that's exactly the route I'm going on right now. I'm a business major. I'm slowly finding my way there, though. I'm coming up to my 4th year this fall, so yeah.
Bro, very much so. I tell a lot of people, man, like, it's not always, you know, our talent is going to get us recognized for what we do. It's going to get us known for what we do. Mm-hmm. But if you're trying to eat off of that, you got to be able to market yourself. You got to have a certain, you know, your certain appearance. Doesn't mean you got to look a certain way, but people should be able to look at the back of your head and be like, yo, that's JD.
Most definitely.
That's his clothes. That's the way he stands. That's the way he moves. That's the way he talks. That's the way he presents himself. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like that all goes into the way that all into marketing, bro. And I got a fucking
Yeah,
clothing brand, so I had to learn how to market
of
that
course.
shit.
Yeah.
So bro, one last question for you, man.
Anything, bro.
If there's anything, I always try to give all my guests at least one moment to kind of drop a gem on the people's, right? And so what's one thing that you would say, or one thing you want people to do moving on into the future? What is JD's gem for this episode?
My gem for this episode. All right. I mean, moving into the future, I've dealt with a lot of in the past. I've dealt with a lot of like, people not really fucking with my shit, or like, people just like I've dealt with being judged a lot. Especially in high school, and high school is like those times where like a lot of that stuff is happening. But I mean, becoming older and just moving on through life, like you just gotta realize that none of that really matters. And I know it's simple and it's something that we hear every day, but the moment you really just start to forget about all the bullshit and like forget about who's judging you, who's watching you, and it's just you and a blank canvas, just yourself writing on it. Like I think no matter what, you're gonna be successful, and you're gonna find something that you love, because you can love something right now, but if you feel like people are judging you for it, then like the only thing that's gonna get you through that is loving it even more and just going full force and saying fuck you, like fuck the noise. That's basically it.
Mm-hmm. Bro, listen, dog, you are one, like, if I can say anything to you, bro, is and I speak from my heart,
Mm-hmm.
G, is you are one profound young man.
Thank
And
you, man.
I am very proud to have crossed paths with you in life, to be able to have watched you grow up and turn into, you're not even there yet.
Oh
You're
yeah.
not even scratching the
Oh
surface
yeah.
of it yet, but you are turning into such a good young man. Like, and everybody here at home is proud of you, bro. And if they're not proud of you, then they ain't watching you close enough.
Bro,
You know
I
what I'm
appreciate
saying?
you so much, man. That means a lot, especially coming from you, bro. You're the OG Oxnard 805.
Hey, man. Man, I got a lot of love for you, bro. Please tell all these motherfuckers where they can follow your content, so they can start showing up to your snow globe classes and all that shit. Where can they find you on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook?
Yeah, man. My Instagram is just at Salonga, but with 2 A's at the end, and my Twitter is JD Salonga. So pretty much just my name. Yeah, you guys can find me.
Hey, that's what we call branding, people. That's how you brand yourself, right?
Yes,
there,
sir.
baby. All right, man. Hey, dude, thank you very
Thank
much,
you,
bro.
man.
And I hope we can do
Dude,
this
we'll
again, man.
most definitely do this again. This was a fun time. Thank you so much for having me, bro.
Hey, and everybody listening to the smoking section, you guys go follow this young man. He's a fucking beast. And I hope you guys all have a fucking good day, good night, week, all that bullshit. See you guys next time.
See you guys.
Late.
Thank you, man. Peace out.
All right, Brody.